So let us solve the example number 1 of quadratic equations. So it says there were two friends, John and Jeevanti. Okay, so they had marbles with them. So John and Jeevanti together they had 45 marbles. Okay, together. So how much ever John had and how much ever Jeevanti had. So both of them collected together, they all together had 45 marbles, right? So in case if we assume the number of marbles John had be x, we do not know how much exactly he had, right? So that is why we consider it as x. Okay, so x plus Jeevanti is equal to 45. So we don't even know how much Jeevanti had exactly. So but we know that the sum of these two, the number of marbles that they had, so the sum of those two will give us 45. Then how much Jeevanti will be having? So Jeevanti can have 45 minus x marbles, isn't it? 45 minus x number of marbles, right? So if the question says they lose, each of them lose 5 marbles by mistake. Okay, so then what happens? So after losing 5 marbles each, John also loses 5 marbles, Jeevanti also loses 5 marbles. Okay, so after losing 5 marbles, John will have how many marbles? Initially he had x number of marbles, right? So now after losing 5 marbles, how much he would be left out with? He will be left out with x minus 5 marbles. Okay, imagine if John had, let us say, 20 marbles. So John had lost 5 marbles. Then it means that we will subtract, right, 20 minus 5, which is 15 marbles. So it is the same way here. Okay. Similarly, Jeevanti also lost 5 marbles. So initially she had 45 minus x marbles, and she after losing 5 marbles, the number of marbles that she had is 45 minus x minus 5. Okay, so from this sum or from this we have to subtract 5, right? So now 40 minus x number of marbles she is left out with now. Then the question says the product of the number of marbles after they lose. Okay, not initially what they had. After losing, how many marbles they have? John has x minus 5 and Jeevanti has 40 minus x. So the product of these two, okay, so the product of these two will give us 124. Product means when we multiply these two we are going to get 144. Okay, so now here you see x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124 already, which is given in the question. So now when we further solve this, x into 40 will give us 40x minus x into x is x square minus x square. Okay, minus 5 into 40 is minus 200, minus 5 into minus x is plus 5x and equals 124. Then what